And now their opponent, the Ronceverte Raiders.
All right, welcome back to Midland Trail Sports Network as we are getting ready to start the SEYFL C-Team Super Bowl between the Union Bulldogs and the Ronceverte Raiders. For those that didn't watch the D-Team game, the Union Bulldogs come from behind and beat the Ronceverte Raiders 6-3. Now we're set for the C-Team battle between the Raiders and the Bulldogs. Trying to get when they played earlier this season.
13, Elijah Wickline. 22, Robert Weichel. Number 50, Hudson Williams.
When they played earlier this year, I believe Ronceverte won that game 30-0, it looks like.
23, Kenneth Carter. 61, Jackson Chance.
So in C-Team, they will play 4 8-minute quarters.
Isaiah Harrison, number 29. Number 1, Matt Harris. Number 40, Isaiah Lemons. Number 12, Wesleyan Nelson. Number 13, Coda Sears.
Get the roster.
Coaches.
The roster for the Union Bulldogs, they are coached by Ross Weichel. Assistant coaches Jared Wickline, Zeb Taylor, Chris McCarty, Clay Hunter. And your roster for the Union Bulldogs is number 6, Landon Burns. Number 7, Logan Campbell. Number 10, Ledger Frazier. Number 58, Hallen Garton. Number 5, Nolan Hunter. Number 23, Laramie McCarty. Number 11, John Quick. Number 20, Kane Taylor. Number 62, Roman Thomas. Number 41, Levi Wallace. Number 13, Elijah Wickline. Number 22, Robert Weichel. And number 50, Hudson Williams.
Bulldogs will defer.
And for the Ronceverte Raiders, they are coached by Forrest Baker. Assistant coaches Matthew Lemon, Eddie Tincher, Jason Bittinger, Nathan Wallace. Players for the Raiders, number 3, Blake Baker. Number 8, Lennox Boone. Number 33, Josiah Campbell. Number 23, Kenneth Carter. Number 61, Jackson Chance. Number 15, Nathaniel Dangot. Number 29, Isaiah Garrison. Number 1, Madden Harris. Number 40, Isaiah Lemons. Number 12, Wesleyan Nelson. Number 13, Coda Sears. And number 9, Wade Tincher. The Raiders will start on offense to start the game. They will start on their own 30. In the C-Team and B-Team division, there are no kickoffs. They just start on the 30. Every drive that ends in a score or starts the half. The Raiders will be on offense first here to get us started. Correct snap to the quarterback. He bobbles it. That is number 3, and he is going backwards. He's brought down there for a loss of about 2.
Blake Baker on the carry.
Blake Baker on the run.
Ronceverte loves to overload a side and put a couple wing backs up there and basically just sweep behind them.
So you coached the C team for New River, so you're very familiar with both of these teams. You've seen Union twice this year.
And they both have very similar styles on offense of just overloading a side, and we're going to run a sweep to that side until you stop it. And as I say that, we throw a little reverse in.
And he's got one man to beat. He beats him. He's got up to the 40. He's going to be tackled there. Ball's on the ground. Still on the ground, and I believe Union's going to recover.
What a strip when it looked like it was going to be a touchdown.
Was that number 22?
Number 22, Hudson Williams with the strip.
Yeah, that went from a potential touchdown for the Raiders to a turnover.
49-yard loss.
That's why you never give up on a play there. And then initially I thought he was going to get the recovery, but it slid out of his hands and goes back to the Bulldogs, where they will start at the Ronceverte 49.
It's a big opening stop there by Union. As you can see, they just very similar strategies. Union also will run a lot of quarterback sweeps to the strong side.
Quarterback for Union is number 5. He hands it off.
Oh, my gosh. Now, that was a form tackle by Blake Baker. You cannot get any more picture perfect than that.
And he is, I believe, number 7 was the ball carrier there, Logan Campbell, and he is feeling the effects of, I think if you looked up a textbook tackle in the rule book, that may be what you see.
That was it. That was a beautiful tackle.
He does pick up 1 there, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 9.
Good job hanging on to the ball, too,
Yeah.
when you get hit like that. So
Baker is 84 pounds, and he brought all 84 of those pounds to Campbell there. They're going to overload the left side here. Number 22 trying to get the edge, and he's going to string it out as much as he can, and he does pick up positive yards and still on his feet.
He's still going.
He's almost to the first down, but he's going to be a couple yards short. He gets it to the 41. So
about
nice
3rd and 2.
Yeah, nice run there by Robert Weichel.
I saw a lot of Robert Weichel this year, especially the back of his jersey. So he's quick. Once he gets around that end, he is hard to stop.
So in C team, the coaches are on the field with the players, but once the play is set, the coaches cannot talk to the players, or that becomes a penalty.
And the coaches are supposed to be 10 yards behind the ball also. So
it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Bulldogs. Hands it all, fakes the handoff, but a great tackle there by number 12, Westland Nelson, and going to be a loss of about 5.
Yeah, he was not fooled at all on that play as he sniffed that out from the beginning.
So it's going to be about 4th and 6, 7 here.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
What?
A little 6-7 for all the kids out there because you're a child.
Well, you got to play to your audience.
No one knows what that means.
I think that's the thing. I don't think it means anything.
And for those of you wondering at home, it's actually 8. It's 4th and 8.
And we're going to get a penalty before the snap. We'll see. It's going to be offside.
That's going to get those yardage back that they just lost. So.
It's going to be an offside call against the Raiders.
Yeah, if that ends up being a false start, that may bring in a punt formation, but instead, definitely a 4th and a lot more manageable now.
So about 4th and 3 here for Union, this big play. So they'd like to keep that clock rolling and get a first down.
Hands it to the fullback, and he's got the first down, I believe.
A good little wrinkle to the offense. You know, I've played Union twice this year, and I don't think I've seen a fullback dive either time we played. So
that penalty by Ronceverte becomes crucial there. Makes it fourth and a lot more manageable, and they needed 3, and he picked up 4 there.
And I think the first time these two teams played, I believe Ronceverte won
32-6. I couldn't tell if it was 32-6 or 30-0. There was a couple scores in there.
You would like to think Union does not want to get in a shootout with them, but would like to control the clock here.
Quarterback's trying to get the edge, but he does not get it as he is slung back there by number 9.
It'll be about a 1-yard loss on the play.
Yeah, I think you want to go slow. I mean, this Ronceverte offense is very capable. We saw it there on the first play. They want to minimize their possessions as much as possible.
So I do know New River and Union last week. The first quarter, New River had the ball in their first drive the whole quarter, and the whole second quarter, Union had the ball. So they do know how to clock control.
So it'll be lose 2 there, so 2nd and 12. Number 5, Nolan Hunter is the quarterback for the Bulldogs at the moment. He's going to keep it himself, but there are 2 Raiders there, and he does a good job of holding on to the ball because it looked like it almost was about to come loose. So
there's no one blocking the defensive end on the backside, so he's just coming hard and just keeps running right into that little quarterback boot they're trying to run.
So 3rd and 13 now for the Bulldogs. If you don't pick up anything here, you almost have to punt it. I don't know how can you pin him any closer than the 20, or is that the farthest it can go?
I think punts are I don't know. That's a great question.
I know it's 30 yards, but at some point you can't pin him any deeper than a certain area.
I'll look for.
You're going to overload that right side.
Hudson Williams is just coming around the right on this one.
22 has it there.
And Baker sniffed that out. Nice tackle from the linebacker spot for minimal gain.
Yeah, Robert Weichel picks up about 4 there.
22, Robert Weichel on the carry. Gain of about 4.
So it's going to bring up 4th and 9. And we'll see what looks like they're going to go for it.
9, Tincher on the stop.
Going to go 3 backs behind Hunter. He's going to try to he's going to throw it.
Uh-oh.
And he miscommunication there between him and Weichel. That's going to be an incomplete pass, turnover on down. So Union not able to do anything with the turnover, but I guess if anything, they ran some clock there. So the Ronceverte Raiders will take over their second drive of the game at their own, 42? Nope, 37. Going the wrong way. Raiders get set. Blake Baker at quarterback.
Look for a sweep around the right here.
They ran the reverse for only play their last drive. He goes off that right side, or second play. He's still on his feet.
Nice hard running there.
Yeah, he lowers his shoulder at about the 45.
Close. I believe he's going to have it. They're going to motion for a first down.
Yeah, he's a load to bring down at the C-team level. Got him listed at 84 pounds. Signal to reset the play clock, but I don't think you really have one. So 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Blake going over the left side now.
I would look that way. Yep.
Good tackle there by, I believe that was Weichel. It was Weichel who made the tackle.
Number
22.
Yep, 22, Robert Weichel with the tackle.
Picks up about 3 there. 41 was in the backfield. That is Levi Wallace, but just didn't have a good angle on Baker. Yeah, Baker's one that if you're Union, you're going to have to tackle him low. This probably will be the last play of the first quarter. 22 seconds to go here. A little bit of a different formation here for the Raiders. Hands it off to number 9. He's trying to stretch it out, and he's got some running room. He cuts it back inside.
Weichel's going to get him from behind. Nope. He's still running.
He's drug out of bounds as the clock expires here in the first quarter. He gets it all the way down to about the 33-yard line. So that will do it for the first quarter. After one, the Union Bulldogs and Ronceverte Raiders tied at 0. We'll be right back after these commercials.
This is Dr. Bruce Cassis from the
Diabetic Foot Care Center of Summersville is a proud supporter of Midland Trail student athletes. Diabetic Foot Care Center offers callus removal, fungal treatment, ingrown toenail removal, and spa pedicures. They also specialize in custom orthotic shoes and inserts, as well as bracing for all complications, including knees, back, and feet. For an appointment or questions, call 304-872-9001. Diabetic Foot Care Center of Summersville and our student athletes, a winning combination.
Lighthouse Worship Center is a proud sponsor of Midland Trail Middle School and high school football and all of our student athletes. Lighthouse Worship Center, a Bible-based, Bible-believing church where we can learn together, worship together as we do life together with the direction of God. Lighthouse Worship Center, 1175 Smales Branch Road in Hyco. Call 304-658-3370. A proud supporter of Midland Trail Athletics.
Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales is a proud supporter of all of our area middle school and high school athletics. Direct Choice keeps a huge selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs with some of the best prices in southern West Virginia. Credit problems are no problem. We have several lenders for your financing needs. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales, 4631 Robert C. Byrd Drive, Beckley. Or shop 24/7 at directchoicewv.com. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales and your student athletics. A winning combination.
Welcome back to Midland Trail Sports Network as we get ready to start the second quarter of the C-Team Super Bowl here. That play got about, what, 4?
Yep. He went right, the quarterback snake right up the left side. Looked like Weichel sniffed that out. And
I think Weichel's been about on almost every tackle for the Raiders, or the Bulldogs, I mean. So Baker going to go under center for this one. Do you see that a lot from Ronceverte?
Yeah, they switch up shotgun and under center.
Because that's number 9, and he's got a hole. He's dragging a defender down inside the 20. Going to be brought down at about the 15-yard line.
There's Weichel again with the tackle.
That's number 9's name.
Wade Tincher.
Wade Tincher.
Up there about number 22, Robert Weichel. It's going to be enough for a Ronceverte first down.
This will be 1st and 10 at about the 14-yard line. Union really struggling to stop Ronceverte. The only time they really stopped him was that, first play of the game, they dropped him for a loss, and then they forced the fumble, but it was a big gain on the fumble.
But you think they have to be happy with a 0-0 game in the second quarter.
Baker under center here. Going to keep it himself. Think he's got the speed. Take a bad angle, and Baker's going to be in the end zone 4-6 as the cornerback had a little bit of a disadvantage out there.
Number 3, Blake Baker, going for a Raiders touchdown.
So Ronceverte scores first. A little bootleg out there, and the Union cornerback didn't take the best angle there on that pursuit. So Ronceverte will line up for the 2-point conversion here. Baker back under center again.
Just quarterback sneak up there. He's going to get in.
Not much resistance there. So Ronceverte strikes first. They take the 8-0 lead, and look for Union here. They'd like to have a long drive. I mean, ideally you'd like to score, but if anything, if they can run this clock out for the most part, because they do get the ball to start the second half. They will start on their own 30.
They don't do kickoffs till A, do they?
Yep. Yeah, they new rule this year. They changed for the C and B team level is they don't do kickoffs. They just line up on the 30. They don't do punts either. It's 30. If you elect a punt, it's for the majority of the field. It's 30 yards from the spot of the ball. And like I said, it gets a little bit different rule once it gets down so far. At the A team level, they do punts and kickoffs. Everything basically normal, basically middle school rules at that level. Weichel going to keep this himself over that left side, and he's got some room. He's got the first down. If he cuts it back inside, he'd had a lot of running room, but he just keeps it towards the sideline. Yeah, I think if he cuts that back up, that may be 6, Curtis.
Well, yeah, he had a cut back to the right with a lot of green in front of him.
But he does get it out across midfield. Nice pickup there. Best play we've seen from Union so far.
And that seems to be their bread and butter, is to give it to Weichel and let him go.
Yep. So be 1st and 10 at the, they'll be scrimmaging from the Raiders' 48-yard line. See if they go the wide side of the field here, overload that right side, but looks like they're going to keep the left side overloaded. I don't know if they run a lot of reverses out of this formation. Now, this is not Weichel. That is number 9. I
can't tell if that was
5.
9 or 5.
I believe that was number 5, Nolan Hunter, because they don't have a number 9.
Nolan Hunter with the carry there.
Nice pickup of about 3. Yeah, we've seen him take a few snaps under center along with Weichel. Ball now sitting on the 45-yard line of the Raiders. Go 3 running backs in the backfield. Now they're going to split one out left. That is Hunter still under center. He's going to throw it.
Nice throw.
It's got a man open, and it is caught.
Oh, it came out last second on the tackle.
Oh, he was looking for who was the intended receiver out there. Still getting up slowly. Was that Weichel?
I believe it was Weichel.
Nice pass. I mean, he hit him. And he had possession, but going to the ground, the ball came out.
Weichel a little hobbled after that one. Seems to be okay, though.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 7. Nice play call there as it was open. Just Weichel couldn't hold on to it going to the ground. So 3rd and 7 for the Bulldogs. Scrimmage from the Raiders 45. Looks like, can't tell who's under center here, and it is Weichel. He's
nice stop.
Lose probably about a half a yard there.
Baker all over it. Nope, that was actually Westland Nelson.
Westland Nelson. We got 4th down for the Bulldogs.
Nelson again's been on that backside end a lot, unblocked, and he's did a good job of getting back there and making tackles.
It's a big fourth down here. If you don't pick this up, you're going to give the ball back to the Raiders with pretty solid field position, who has been moving the ball pretty well on offense. I think it's big just to not only keep the ball out of the Raiders' hands, but run some more of this clock here in this first half for the Bulldogs to pick up this first down. Looks like number 5, Hunter's back under center. They got Weichel split out again, and I believe Ronceverte jumped. They did. So like we saw earlier, it was
identical.
It was about a 4th and 7, 4th and 8 earlier, and they jumped off sides, and that probably changes the play call for the Raiders. I'd look for maybe go back to that fullback dive and see if they can just pick up 2 yards again.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea on this one. Is they have, looks like Baker's shifted out more towards the left, so the middle is open.
Union Falls going to the line, got to pick him up. So Hunter's going to be lined up at quarterback, but don't look for the fullback dive here. Maybe him just to run out to left. Needs to cut it up quickly. He cuts it across the field.
That's not good. Oh, the ball is out. They're going to call that a fumble. Not sure if he was down or not, but the referees seem to be spotting it as a fumble.
It's only going to be a difference of about 3 or 4 yards. I think when he cut it back, if he cut it back up inside instead of trying to cut it all the way across the field, if it goes north and south there instead of east and west, he may have got the first down. I don't think it's really ideal there to run to Baker's side there. I'm probably running away from Baker.
Yeah, Baker's been in on just about every tackle to the left side.
So 3:53 to go here in the first half. Ronceverte gets the ball back up 8-0, and they have all 3 timeouts at their disposal.
And Union does get the ball to start the second half, so this would be a key defensive possession for them. They need to stop here. You don't want to let Ronceverte get too far ahead. They're just too good offensively.
Baker going to hit that reverse. Union not fooled this time, but just couldn't make the tackle. They finally do bring him down.
Union had it sniffed out, but at this age, speed kills, and he was still just able to get to the outside.
Wade Tincher takes that. That's the play they ran earlier. He picked up pretty good yards on, but he ended up ultimately fumbling. That time he holds on to the ball, stays in bounds. The clock's still running. Gets it down to the Bulldogs' 46. Give him a pickup of about 3 there. Yeah, but he said they sniffed it out and had it for a loss, but Little League level, when you got that speed, it can hurt you. So Baker going to go under center for the Raiders. He's going to go right up the middle. He's going to pick up a couple yards and set up a 3rd and 3 or 4 here.
Run by Baker. Gave him a couple. Stop there by Weichel.
See where they're going to spot it. They need the 39. The ball's sitting on the 42, so we'll call it 3rd and 3. Clock getting ready to roll to about 2 minutes. Baker going to go in shotgun formation here and run to the right side. He's trying to get the edge, and
he's got the edge.
And he's got, oh, what a tackle there. I don't see a number, but I'm going to guess Weichel.
Long run.
And it was Weichel who saved a touchdown there.
Run down by 22, Robert Weichel, I believe. First down for the Raiders.
So he saves the touchdown there. First and 10 there for the Raiders. Oh, almost had him for a big loss, but now he's trying to go outside. He cuts it back up inside and still cutting, still on his feet. Runs a long way to pick up about 2 yards.
Ronceverte going to use their first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Ronceverte.
Smart timeout there. So it'd be second and about, was that 8? I can't tell.
It'd be about 2nd and 4.
Oh, 4. He picked up a little more than I thought. So ball sits on the 14, yeah. Looks like he needs the 10 for the first down. Ronceverte uses their first time out there, so they got 2 more. Yeah, this is big for Union to keep them out of the end zone here. And really, I look for them just to try to, once they can get that edge. Baker's got the speed. To hand it off to Tincher. And he's at the 10.
We'll take it in.
End zone for Tincher. And that makes it 14-0.
Run by number 9, Wade Tincher. Going to go in for a Raider touchdown.
So they score there with 1:15 to go. I mean, for Union, they still do have all 3 timeouts. It'd be much needed to get a touchdown here at the end of this first half to cut it back to a 1-score game. So they will attempt the 2-point conversion from the 3. Baker can go under center and probably just run it right up the middle like he did on the last 2-point conversion. And he does, and he walks into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
On the 2-point conversion.
He's almost unstoppable from 2 to 3 yards out with that sneak.
Yeah, he's a big, strong kid. It's hard to stop him once he gets going.
So Union will get the ball back with 1:15 and all 3 timeouts. Needing a score. A score would be huge to get to still a 1-score game, especially with them getting the ball to start the second half.
It's hard to hit a home run against this Ronceverte defense because you got Baker over there on the left, and you got Nelson on the right, and there's that combo on defense just solid. It's hard to gain big yards on this team.
I think they had it earlier on that Weichel run if he cuts it back up inside. Looks like Weichel is going to be back at quarterback now after Hunter ran it. And there goes Weichel. He cuts it up. Still on his feet.
Nice broken tackle
across the
there.
40.
Yeah, he might
50,
be gone.
45, 40. He's got one man to beat.
This could be huge.
Weichel's at the 10, 5, and he's pushed. Nope,
he's going to get in for the touchdown. He beat the referees down. I don't quite know if they know if it was a touchdown. There's the signal.
So what an answer there. As we said, it would be huge to get in the end zone.
And I ate my words as he just took it on one
I told you
play.
earlier he almost had one.
He broke that tackle from Wade Tincher, and then he was just off to the races. It's a good answer there by Union.
But this 2-point conversion is big now to cut it to a 1-possession game.
Then you need your defense to hold for 58 seconds unless they could get into halftime.
Yes, and now Ronceverte will get the ball back with 2 timeouts. So a 2-point conversion coming up for the Bulldogs, who cut that lead to 10, 16-6. This time Hunter under center, I believe. He's keeping himself. He's trying to get the outside, but a great tackle there. I'm trying to see who made that tackle. That was number 12.
Number 12, Wesley Nelson, just, again, untouched on that left side, and he was able to hang on, and Baker came and finished it off.
Yeah, you got to have enough. You just didn't quite have enough speed to get that outside there. So they do get the score there, but it stays a 2-possession game with the 2 completed 2-point conversions by Ronceverte. That's why at this age level, 2-point conversions are huge. I mean, if you can get them and the other team can't, you could basically gain a score just by getting your 2-point conversions and you stopping them over the course of a game.
Yep. Those plays are super important at this age group.
I've always said, like, especially at the A-team level, I think a 2-point conversion should be worth 1. And if you kick it, that's how you get your 2 points. That's what I think it should be as you get older. And which I think there's some travel football. That's the way they do play. Baker going to keep it himself.
He's got a lot of room out here.
He's trying to get the edge, see if he takes a good angle. And there's Weichel on the tackle once again.
Weichel saved another touchdown. That kid is all over the field.
Baker, gain of about.
I don't know if anybody's keeping official tackle stats, but I'm almost safe to say he's in double digits probably, and they probably haven't ran more than 15 plays.
I'd say Weichel's in double-digit tackles and over 100 yards rushing at this point.
Because that last one went for 70 yards. You were supposed to be keeping stats. What happened to that?
I can't do 2 things at once.
I tried doing about 5.
Timeout, Union.
Yeah, it's tough. You trying to call the game. You got music. It's going to be tougher coming about 6 o'clock. Once the sun starts to go down, you got to do the light show.
I'll be doing light show, music, backing you up. I don't know.
Well, you'll be the main man for the B-team game.
Man, I apologize in advance to everybody.
I'm going to work on getting you somebody up here as a backup plan. I may just throw a headset on Val and let her do it.
I'd like to see that insight.
Yeah, I think everybody wants to hear that insight. You're going to broadcast next game.
It's a big negative there. She's very comfortable on that camera right now.
She's doing a great job. I think Mr. Lewis may be out of a job. You free next Friday to travel to Charmco?
As long as Rick still brings food, then we're good.
It's going to be 45 and snow on Halloween.
Well, that means it would be 35 and snowing in Charmco.
That is true.
So I think I'll take trick-or-treating.
So I believe Union called the timeout there, didn't they?
Union did call that timeout, maybe to get a little breather after that big play.
And he handed off to, that's Baker?
That was Tincher on the carry. Good job by the Union defense corralling that one up, not letting him get to the outside.
And now Ronceverte calls a timeout.
I believe that's their second of the half. They have one left. Union just has to be in a bend but don't break mindset right now.
The high Friday in Charmco is 47.
47 in Charmco.
Well, thankfully they have a turf because we know how muddy that field and messy that field can get. I believe that's where Frankie got his concussion a few years ago, wasn't it?
Which one?
Well, the second one.
Yes.
Well, I don't know if he was ever lost the first one.
Concussion and broken ribs. That sideline's rough over there.
Baker keeps this one himself, but guess who made the tackle?
I'm going to guess Weichel was in there.
You are correct.
A little extracurriculars down there on the field that no one's paying attention to.
Timeout, Ronceverte.
So that'll be Ronceverte's last time out. So
could be interesting if I don't think you're going to bail them out and call a timeout here and give them one more play. Because if you get a stop, I mean, you just realize maybe you do have a quick offense, a quick score offense. But I think realistically, you don't want to give Ronceverte another chance if they don't pick this up here.
If they can get the first down, the clock will stop briefly, so they could still get possibly 2 more plays off. If they can stop them short of the first down, that would pretty much end the half here.
Yeah, because I don't think you're going to call that timeout just for the small chance that you get one more play on offense, because it does give Ronceverte another play. So Tincher's going to be – they're going to split Baker out here.
Split Baker out. I would look for a reverse coming back towards Baker right here.
Tincher takes the snap himself, and almost a great tackle, but he's going to have the first down as he's trying to cut it back up inside. No, he did step out. That's probably the best thing for Union, that he did step out of bounds. But they ultimately do bring him down. So
Union had him for about a 5-yard loss in the backfield. But again, just enough speed to get outside of them.
So that's going to bring up 1st and 10, and at least one more play for the Raiders.
See if Ronceverte goes for a home run around the wide side, or they'll look to go short side where they could possibly get out of bounds again to stop the clock if needed.
Ronceverte having to move their blow up down to the other side because they'll take the field on the opposite side that they have for these first 2 games.
Seems to be making a tunnel over the cheerleaders.
If it was raining, wouldn't be a bad thing to have over top of you.
We had a fumble, didn't even see it, but that's going to end the half.
Yep.
As Union escapes and holds on this defensive possession, they're in a good spot getting the ball back.
Yep, Ronceverte out of timeout, so could have been a lot worse. You were down 16-0. You had the quick score from Weichel to get them on the board, so we'll go into half. Ronceverte Raiders leading the Union Bulldogs 16-6. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with your second half here on the Midland Trail Sports Network.
Internally to do those things. When you hire Cucumber Brewing Company, you get that internal team feel. You get experts that are within hand's reach. So whether you're looking at a website project, videos, audio-visual support, I highly recommend Cucumber Brewing Company.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how, and we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids need to know the dangers and how to avoid them. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids, because when you talk, they hear you.
Lighthouse Worship Center is a proud sponsor of Midland Trail Middle School and high school football and all of our student athletes. Lighthouse Worship Center, a Bible-based, Bible-believing church where we can learn together, worship together as we do life together with the direction of God. Lighthouse Worship Center, 1175 Smales Branch Road in Hyco. Call 304-658-3370. A proud supporter of Midland Trail Athletics.
Southern Sons Demolition and Lawn is a proud sponsor of the Midland Trail Patriots. Southern Sons offer a variety of outdoor services such as excavation, lawn care and landscaping, tree removal, material delivery such as mulch, stone, sand, and more. Serving Fayette, Nicholas, and Raleigh counties. Licensed and insured. Choose Southern Sons to bring out the potential for your outdoor oasis. Give us a call at 304-575-0050 or 304-658-8182. Be sure to like us on Facebook. Southern Sons, a proud supporter of your Midland Trail Patriots.
Raynell Medical Center proudly offers school-based health and behavior health in many of our area schools. If you or your child needs health care or counseling services, please give us a call for more information. Raynell Medical Center, excellent health care right at home.
Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales is a proud supporter of all of our area middle school and high school athletics. Direct Choice keeps a huge selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs with some of the best prices in southern West Virginia. Credit problems are no problem. We have several lenders for your financing needs. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales, 4631 Robert C. Byrd Drive, Beckley. Or shop 24/7 at directchoicewv.com. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales and your student athletics. A winning combination.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
At the Cassis Dental Center, we believe in the total health solution. It doesn't matter whether you have a disease state or a healthy state. We're going to do our very best to diagnose everything that you need to have done. If necessary, we can use our 3D capability. One of the best services we offer at Cassis Dental Center is to control anxiety. The oral sedation helps you to feel like you haven't even been at the dentist office, although you can have a lot of dentistry done. We also do general restorative dentistry, which includes fillings, extractions, root canal therapy, implants, and dentures. One of the most unique services that we offer is the ability to have same-day crowns performed. It's quite rewarding to see families grow. That's worked for us for over 3 generations now. Changing someone's life by improving their smile is very satisfying.
Flat Top Fridays is a proud sponsor of Midland Trail High School Athletics. Flat Top Fridays is located at 2278 Old Court Street in Fayetteville. Flat Top Fridays offers regular cuts, specialty cuts, straight shaves, and much more for all ages. Call or text us at 304-640-3725 or 304-237-0251. Flat Top Fridays, a proud sponsor of Midland Trail High School and our student athletes.
In the ever-changing world of website design, the things that people need, the things that people look for, those website norms, they're ever-changing. In many organizations, we're getting to where we don't necessarily have specific departments internally to do those things. When you hire a Cucumber Burger Company, you get that internal team feel. You get experts that are within hand's reach. So whether you're looking at a website project, videos, audio-visual support, I highly recommend Cucumber Burger Company.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how, and we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids need to know the dangers and how to avoid them. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids, because when you talk, they hear you.
Lighthouse Worship Center is a proud sponsor of Midland Trail Middle School and high school football and all of our student athletes. Lighthouse Worship Center, a Bible-based, Bible-believing church where we can learn together, worship together as we do life together with the direction of God. Lighthouse Worship Center, 1175 Smales Branch Road in Hyco. Call 304-658-3370. A proud supporter of Midland Trail Athletics.
Southern Sons Demolition and Lawn is a proud sponsor of the Midland Trail Patriots. Southern Sons offer a variety of outdoor services such as excavation, lawn care and landscaping, tree removal, material deliveries such as mulch, stone, sand, and more. Serving Fayette, Nicholas, and Raleigh counties. Licensed and insured. Choose Southern Sons to bring out the potential for your outdoor oasis. Give us a call at 304-575-0050 or 304-658-8182. Be sure to like us on Facebook. Southern Sons, a proud supporter of your Midland Trail Patriots.
Right Now Medical Center proudly offers school-based health and behavior health in many of our area schools. If you or your child needs health care or counseling services, please give us a call for more information. Right Now Medical Center, excellent health care right at home.
Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales is a proud supporter of all of our area middle school and high school athletics. Direct Choice keeps a huge selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs with some of the best prices in southern West Virginia. Credit problems are no problem. We have several lenders for your financing needs. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales, 4631 Robert C. Byrd Drive, Beckley. Or shop 24/7 at directchoicewv.com. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales and your student athletics. A winning combination.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey,
Remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
At the Cassis Dental Center, we believe in the total health solution. It doesn't matter whether you have a disease state or a healthy state. We're going to do our very best to diagnose everything that you need to have done. If necessary, we can use our 3D capability. One of the best services we offer at Cassis Dental Center is to control anxiety. The oral sedation helps you to feel like you haven't even been at the dentist office, although you can have a lot of dentistry done. We also do general restorative dentistry, which includes fillings, extractions, root canal therapy, implants, and dentures. One of the most unique services that we offer is the ability to have same-day crowns performed. It's quite rewarding to see families grow. That's worked for us for over 3 generations now. Changing someone's life by improving their smile is very satisfying.
Flat Top Fridays is a proud sponsor of Midland Trail High School Athletics. Flat Top Fridays is located at 2278 Old Court Street in Fayetteville. Flat Top Fridays offers regular cuts, specialty cuts, straight shaves, and much more for all ages. Call or text us at 304-640-3725 or 304-237-0251. Flat Top Fridays, a proud sponsor of Midland Trail High School and our student athletes.
In the ever-changing world of website design, the things that people need, the things that people look for, those website norms, they're ever-changing. In many organizations, we're getting to where we don't necessarily have specific departments internally to do those things. When you hire a Cucumber Burger Company, you get that internal team feel. You get experts that are within hand's reach. So whether you're looking at a website project, videos, audio-visual support, I highly recommend Cucumber Burger Company.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how, and we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids need to know the dangers and how to avoid them. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids, because when you talk, they hear you.
Lighthouse Worship Center is a proud sponsor of Midland Trail Middle School and high school football and all of our student athletes. Lighthouse Worship Center, a Bible-based, Bible-believing church where we can learn together, worship together as we do life together with the direction of God. Lighthouse Worship Center, 1175 Smales Branch Road in Hyco. Call 304-658-3370. A proud supporter of Midland Trail Athletics.
Welcome back to Midland Trail Sports Network, as we are set to start the second half here between the Ronceverte Raiders and the Union Bulldogs. Ronceverte leads at 16-8.
Second half, Union will take possession of the ball.
16-6, my bad. But Union will get the ball here to start the second half. Last time they had the ball, they ran one play and a 70-yard touchdown from Weichel.
See if they can recreate that to start this half. It really flips the momentum.
They can find magic in a bottle twice.
Got a little wait. Our chain gang is not ready, so
they were either probably eating or using the bathroom, maybe both.
Seems to be Nick Mooney and Todd Russell again, slowing things down.
So probably eating. So Weichel will go under center here. He goes over that right side, and
he's got the outside again.
He's got Baker there. He cuts, nice cut back. He's cutting all the way across the field. Man. He's going the wrong way, but who was that never gave up on the play? Was that Baker? No, that was number 11 or 12.
It's same as the first half. Wesley Nelson.
I think he had the first down until he.
I'm going to tell you, if Wesleyan Nelson doesn't make that tackle, he scores because the other players on Ronceverte didn't even know he was coming back this way. They were just standing there watching.
And to be fair, Union didn't know the players.
I don't think anyone knew where it was at except for Mr. Nelson, and he sniffed it out and ran it down from behind. So he ran about 60 yards for that 8 there. Got to overload to the left side here, so look for him to just take off around the left on this one.
He does, and he's stretching it.
He's going to get the outside for the first down and out of bounds.
Yeah, he just runs out of bounds instead of trying to pick up a few more yards.
Blackle is going to pick up a Bulldog first down. 1st and 10 from about the 42.
You'd like to think the Union coach would like to put about a long, methodical drive here and get a touchdown and chew a lot of this quarter up and go to the 4th quarter with a ball game.
And it's going to be big if they scored here to get that 2-point conversion. That way, if Ronceverte does score again and you stop them on their 2-point conversion, it keeps it a 1-score game.
Looks like they've had the most success running away from Wesleyan Nelson, so they go to overload that right side. It's not Weichel at quarterback now.
Hunter?
Yes.
Hunter's going to keep this one. He's got some lead blockers. He cuts it up. Nice hole there. Cuts it up again. He's going to get across midfield all the way down to the 43-yard line. It's a good play, good pickup there from Hunter.
And, you know, Logan Campbell threw an excellent block out there on the edge that freed him up. So great block there to spring him loose for about a 15-yard gain there.
So they're moving the ball a lot better than they did in that first quarter.
Seems like they have figured out something here on offense, and they're going to keep rolling with it.
They're going to overload the left side here, the wide side of the field, and Hunter's back in. He's still at quarterback. Eventually you may run a reverse all this with Weichel coming around to take it. Instead, Hunter's going to keep it himself, but there's Nelson.
You know, it's almost at this point you have to run away from him. He is just eating everything up on that side of the field.
Yeah, I don't know if it's tough to change it up. I mean, I don't know if they're moving. I have to see if they move Nelson to the –
He's been on the same side every time.
So they're not even moving him on the strong side. So they're going to overload the right side. Nelson does stay on that left side.
Good Hunter still in at quarterback.
He's 2nd and 15.
Looks like he dropped a snap there. That's a big play there.
Yeah, he jumps on it all the way. He's going to lose about a yard there, so it could have been worse. But now you're looking at 3rd and very long.
Well, 3rd and 16 here now.
So we'll see who's – I think Weichel's gone back to quarterback here. And they overload that right side. And Weichel's going to keep it himself, and he cuts up.
He's got
he goes
the
back outside.
again.
He's across the 40, still on his feet.
What a run.
He is powering through those Raiders.
I believe he got the first down with that second effort.
Second?
Or third, fourth, fifth effort. I don't know what you call that, but it's a 17-yard run right there for the first down.
Yeah, you're thinking, okay, let's pick up a little bit here, make it 4th and manageable, but instead Weichel says, I'll just take it all myself. And
again, running away from Nelson seems to be working for Union. So
yeah, I don't know how you can't run to that left side right now unless, I mean, because even when you bring those 3 blockers out there, they're not able to do anything to Nelson.
We're going to overload that side, so let's see if they fake that out and run a boot to the right or if they'll still attempt to run to his side.
They do go over there, and nice tackle there. I don't know who made that. That was number 15, I believe.
Number 15, Nathaniel Dangett.
Well, here's the bad thing. I mean, Ronceverte's very smart with that defense. They have Nelson on that left side, but they leave Wade Tincher on that backside corner, who's a pretty good tackler himself and got some speed. And so it's hard to run to that weak side with him out there.
And even though Nathaniel Dingett made that tackle again. Nelson blew all three of those backs up and just allowed him to get back there and make that tackle.
So this time they are going to go back to Hunter at quarterback with 3 running backs behind him.
Just the way they're lined up.
Hunter's going to keep it and breaks a tackle. I think that was initially number 61 who slowed him down.
I mean, if you looked, all the running backs were shifted and pointed to the right, and I think Ronceverte's defense might have noticed that because they took off hardcore over there.
And that's you try to fix that as a coach, but it's hard at this age. I mean, 'cause these players, they want to cheat themselves and know, okay, give me a head start because I know it's going to the right, so I'm going to angle my body that way. So, Union once again in a third and about 16?
Probably about 3rd and 16 again.
Go back to Weichel at quarterback.
Say Weichel's going around the right end here.
And he cuts up, but number 61 again there on the tackle. You have to get a name on him. Jackson Chance.
Jackson Chance with good penetration right there.
That's 2 plays in a row. Jackson Chance has blown the play up. He didn't make the tackle there, but he slowed him up enough on those last 2 plays too.
Let's see if Union's got anything in the bag for a 4th and 15 here. They need a big play right here.
Yeah, because it really struggled with right now the ball being spotted on that right side of the field because you'd like to run to that wide side, but unfortunately right now the wide side is where Nelson is, and Union has really struggled to block him at all. So 4th and 16, and they're going to overload that left side, and
I don't know if I like that, but
they do have Weichel in at quarterback.
Yeah, they just blew it up.
Nelson once again is – I don't know if it matters how many people you put on that side to block Nelson, and he is unblockable right now.
Yeah, he just shot off the line. He was in the backfield before Weichel even got the ball.
Yeah, I think at this point, I mean, I don't care where the ball is at on the field, you cannot run to Nelson's side. So a couple things there that's bad for Ronceverte. One, they didn't score, and they ran about 6 minutes off the clock. So
that's not bad for Ronceverte. That's bad for Union.
My bad. Yeah, bad for Union. So Ronceverte gets the ball back with that 2-score lead right now. I look for them not to be much in a hurry. I probably, if I can, I'm going to run 2 plays here, and hopefully this quarter's over.
You know, Ronceverte takes it down and scores here. It's going to be pretty hard for Union to come back.
Unless you get the stop on the 2-point conversion, that's about the only way you're going to be still in this game. Turns around and hands it off to Baker, and Baker – Tincher.
About 7 on the play.
Run by number 9, Wade Tincher. Gain of about 7. Stop there by...
I don't think Ronceverte will get in a hurry at this point either.
No, like I said, I'm going to probably run one more play here, and unless they make me run another play, I'm going to be content on taking this to the 4th quarter with the 10-point lead. As Ronceverte made some good halftime adjustments there. I don't know if really they made much adjustments. Is more Union just kept trying to run to Nelson's side, and it was.
If you're Union, you want to start trying to grab that ball out of there.
Turnover is about the only thing that's going to help you get right back into this ball game. And I watched Nelson there on the offensive line. He just came through and just shoved his man to the ground and was looking for someone else to block. He have enough for a first down there? I believe he did.
He's going to move the chains. It'll be first down with 1:20 left in the 3rd quarter.
So they'll probably have to run one more play here. I think unofficially that play clock's about a minute here. Now we're going to run it, roll it. So one more play here, but they did pick up the first down. So, yeah, Union desperately needs a stop here to keep this a 10-point game.
With eliminating the kickoff in this division also eliminates the chance of onside kicks when you're down. So.
And I think most coaches are in favor of that.
I mean, you used to get 2 or 3 onside kicks a game by accident.
Yeah. Baker keeps this.
Oh, he's gone. I think he'll take it to the house on this one.
We'll call him Baker, the touchdown maker there. As he
shake and bake.
So the game's not over yet, especially here, but you get the 2-point conversion. That makes it a 3-possession game.
I just don't know if there's 3 possessions left.
Yeah.
So this 2-point conversion becomes very big.
I think barring a turnover, you're looking at a max of probably 2 possessions.
Now, you'd have to think Ronceverte, both times on 2-point, have just ran a quarterback sneak right up the gut. So
if I'm Union, I'm just going to overload that middle because you know it's coming. And they are. I see them they're
bringing someone to the middle, so we'll see if Ronceverte counters on that and just sends him to the outside now where you're not at.
You do got Weichel sitting there at a linebacker, and hopefully maybe he can read this play correctly. But both 2-point conversions, they just lined Baker up under center, and he kind of took it over that right side.
He is under center again, so they're going to run it again, just smash mouth football. He walks in untouched.
Yeah, and that could be the 2 points that makes this game a little out of reach. Like I said, it's going to struggle unless, the only thing that maybe keeps you in this if you get a 1-play score here while it's still in the third quarter.
Yep. Yeah, if they can get a big long run here, it would be great, but having a 6-minute drive now would not be in their best interest.
Yeah, I'm going to come out right now, overload that right side since you got balls in the middle of the field. You got a little bit more running room for Weichel to try to get that edge, and he's got good vision. He didn't do it on the first time, but last couple times he's made some good cuts.
Yeah, you got to run away from Nelson at this point.
So they do overload that right side, but I can't tell. That is Weichel at quarterback. He goes over that right side, and he cuts it up. But great tackle there is that Tincher?
That is Tincher on the corner. They were ready for that. So notice that, Tom, that as soon as the ball was snapped, they are blitzing Blake Baker to the left to try to stop that sweep, and it forced Weichel to cut it back in, and Tincher was just there waiting on him.
So I don't think Union's going to be able to run another play here. So that will probably do it for the third quarter. So the score after 3, the Ronceverte Raiders lead the Union Bulldogs 24-6. So we'll be right back after these commercials on the Midland Trail Sports Network for your fourth quarter.
They need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids, because when you talk, they hear you.
Lighthouse Worship Center is a proud sponsor of Midland Trail Middle School and high school football and all of our student athletes. Lighthouse Worship Center, a Bible-based, Bible-believing church where we can learn together, worship together as we do life together with the direction of God. Lighthouse Worship Center, 1175 Smales Branch Road in Hyco. Call 304-658-3370. A proud supporter of Midland Trail Athletics.
Southern Sons Demolition and Lawn is a proud sponsor of the Midland Trail Patriots. Southern Sons offer a variety of outdoor services such as excavation, lawn care and landscaping, tree removal, material deliveries such as mulch, stone, sand, and more. Serving Fayette, Nicholas, and Raleigh counties. Licensed and insured. Choose Southern Sons to bring out the potential for your outdoor oasis. Give us a call at 304-575-0050 or 304-658-8182. Be sure to like us on Facebook. Southern Sons, a proud supporter of your Midland Trail Patriots.
Right Now Medical Center proudly offers school-based health and behavior health in many of our area schools. If you or your child needs health care or counseling services, please give us a call for more information. Right Now Medical Center, excellent health care right at home.
Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales is a
Welcome back to Midland Trail Sports Network as we are set to start the fourth quarter here with the Ronceverte Raiders leading the Union Bulldogs 24-6. Weichel keeps it himself, and Tincher was a little banged up on the last play, but he stays in there and makes the tackle, which I think maybe coaches said we ain't got no subs to bring in for you. Can you play through it? So it's going to bring up third and about 4, maybe 3 here. Yeah, you got to score. Your time is, with it being a 3-possession game, time is not your friend right now. You need quick scores and quick stops on defense. So Weichel, yeah, they're just running to that right side now. Well, he's going to throw the ball, and it is almost caught. I think he was trying to hit Hunter out there. He did a good job of just getting that pass off.
We bring up 4th and 3. And if you want to have any chance, you have to get this first down.
Yep.
Or you can pretty much call it ball game.
Yeah, interesting play call there. They don't elect just to run it and try to pick up that first down. If he gets off a good pass there, Hunter had a lot of running room, but he was under all kinds of pressure when he was throwing that ball. Can't tell who's under center here. Looks like Hunter.
Yep.
He hands it off to
the fullback dive again. He's going to have the first down.
I think he handed it off to Weichel there. He did hand it off to Weichel, and it was enough for a first down.
With the first down run.
Smart play to move the chains there.
And Weichel was hit basically at the line of scrimmage.
But Union's got to get a little bit more in a hurry-up offense.
Clock rolls at about 7:30 here. Hunter still in at quarterback for the Bulldogs. He fumbled the snap, but he does pick it up.
Nelson running down from the backside.
Hunter on the carry. Ran down by number 12, Westland Nelson.
Been a fairly clean game. I think the only penalties we have is, 2 offsides by Ronceverte?
Mm-hmm, I believe so.
So he loses 2 there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 12. And it looks like Hunter's still at quarterback. Weichel in the backfield. Ball's on the ground, and Hunter jumps on it all the way back at the 35-yard line, so he's going to lose 5 there.
It'll be about 3rd and 16 again, which is when Union is at their most success today, actually.
Look for them maybe to go back to Weichel at quarterback here. Now, you see those fumbled snaps a lot when you're changing quarterbacks in and out.
Yeah, just different for the center, and just never know. So pass coming, but he didn't even have time to set his feet there.
26 maybe?
It's like number 20. I do not see a 26.
Or 28, 29. It's 20-something.
29, Isaiah Garrison.
Yeah, we'll go with that. His number's tough to see there, so he.
Big sack on the play by, I believe, 29, Isaiah Garrison. It's a 4th down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, we're looking at about 4th and 21 right here.
Weichel going to go under center here. And he rolls over that right side. He's got a hole. He kicks to the outside, but
shoelace tackle there
by Tincher and Baker. So
be a turnover on downs. Ronceverte going to take over at about the 36-yard line of Union. So.
1st and 10 for the Raiders.
So they're just going to probably look to run some clock here and get this one to the house. Yeah, it really hurt Union by not getting a touchdown on that first drive coming out, and they ran 6 minutes off the clock just to have the turnover on downs.
Union's got to hope for a turnover or scoop and score at this point. So Ronceverte will look to punch it in and put the exclamation point on it.
Baker going to keep it himself. Still on his feet. Be a block in the back there.
Definite block in the back. That'll be coming back. So
Baker's still running. Yeah, that was a.
He's still on his feet. He stepped out finally, but
you know, it runs off some clock.
Does run off clock, but definite block in the back at the 32-yard line on Ronceverte.
Yeah, right in front of the official, right in front of the play.
Not sure. I think Ronceverte's coaches don't like the call, but it was pretty obvious.
Yeah, I think if they call a blindside block.
Blindside block call on the play.
I don't think I would call that a blindside block. But regardless, it definitely was a penalty.
Yeah. I guess the only difference is, 5 yards?
Yes.
It's a spot foul, so they're going to mark it from the line of scrimmage, so be 1st and 25. Yeah, Baker ran a long ways there for nothing, except running some clock. Yeah, I guess very similar. You said the score earlier in the season was 32-6, and it's 24-6 now.
Kind of trending for that exact score again.
Baker hands it off to Tincher, and he's brought down by big number 62.
Going to get 2 of those yards back.
Roman Thomas on the tackle.
But at this point in the game, a 2-yard gain is not bad because the clock is rolling.
Tincher on the carry. Roman Thomas, 62 on the stop. 2nd and 20 for the Raiders.
Ronceverte in no hurry at all, is trying to run as much of this clock as they can. I believe Tincher is going to be at quarterback now with Baker split out. Looking for the reverse to Baker, and it's there. He's got one man to beat, and he's going to get the edge.
Weichel coming from across the field.
But he
nice
makes
cut.
him miss. Still on his feet. He's finally brought down, I believe, number 6.
I cannot see that far.
Number 6, Landon Burns.
Baker. Gained about 15 yards on the play.
Didn't get the first down there. It's going to be 3rd and about 2. Which may be ideal for Ronceverte. They didn't pick up the first down because they can run another play here still with short yardage to go.
Now, if I was Ronceverte, if I just went and run that little quarterback sneak right here, get your first down or your touchdown, because they have not stopped it yet.
And they're going to go with Baker under center.
Will get 36.50. Ticket number.
And that's what they did.
He's still on his feet. It takes, well, he dives down inside the 15, gets down to about the 14. So that's a first down, and
they can still get another first down here. 2:50 left on the game clock, and a 24-6 Ronceverte lead.
so stay tuned. We will, about 5 o'clock, have the start of the B-team game between the Ronceverte Raiders and the New River Patriots.
At what time?
5.
Ooh, we got a lot of time.
Yep. Hands it off to number 23. We haven't called that number yet. You have to get me a name on that one.
He tackled out of bounds.
Yep, 23 on that carry is Kenix Carter. He didn't get any yards there.
He about ate one.
guess he didn't. They didn't call to stop the clock, so the clock's still running.
He went out of bounds, but the referee said, no, let's run this clock.
Baker, I think Baker has it.
Yep, right up the middle on that quarterback sneak again.
Baker on the run. End of a couple.
It'll be 3rd and 3 here.
Yeah,
from about the 7.
Unless Union wants to use a timeout, they probably only got to run one more play, and that'll be it.
We'll see if Ronceverte goes into a victory formation or if they're going to try to score again.
How much distance separates these two teams? What, about 15 miles, 20 miles?
Yep. 15 miles and a county line.
But it ain't 15 minutes.
No, about 40 it feels like.
But it probably is a lot quicker when you're driving to the hospital.
Yeah.
And Baker takes this one in for the touchdown, and that'll be the exclamation point.
I'll make it 30-6 with a 2-point coming
so
up.
So a chance to match the score from the previous game.
Are you the winner?
I think so.
88-72, 820. There you go, sir. Check. You are the man. There you go, my friend. Here's your winning ticket. Frame it. Thank y'all. See ya.
So 2-point conversion coming up, and
let's see if they run the quarterback sneak again.
It's been 3 for 3 so far. See if they can make it 4 for 4.
The way they're taking so long in the huddle, I feel like they're going to just try something here.
Maybe try to get somebody in the end zone that hasn't been in the end zone, but
they're in the same formation they've used for that quarterback sneak.
Maybe hand it off to number 23. Well,
they're going to draw them off sides here. Get a little closer for this quarterback sneak, maybe.
Going to be an offsides call against the Bulldogs.
So it'd be 2-point conversion try from the 1.5 yard line. Nope, he's going to keep it himself.
And go in again. 4 for 4 on 2s at that quarterback sneak.
And the play hasn't been any different.
It'll be 32-6, matches their score for the first time they played this year. And barring a long run by Union, it looks like that will probably end up being the final score tonight.
So we'll leave the video on for the ring ceremony, and we'll go off the air, and we'll be back on the air around 5 o'clock with Curtis and Val Miller covering the next game.
I don't think she's listening.
Could be her big break. Yeah, I may let Leo do it with you. How would that work out?
You never know what you're going to get.
Any FCA violations? FCC violations? So 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs. And Weichel's going to keep it. Yep. Weichel still running.
Oh, he ran into his own man.
Still
slowed him down a little.
And he goes out of bounds.
A little late hit right there, but not going to throw that.
Run by Robert Weichel. I think he bounced off every player on the field on that one.
Yeah, he bounced off his own men. Yeah. Yeah, Weichel's had a good game both sides of the ball for the Bulldogs. So it'll be 1st and 10 here, 28 seconds to go in the ball game. Union Bulldogs got the first Super Bowl of the day. Ronceverte's going to get their first. In the next game, New River's looking for their first, and Ronceverte will be looking for their second. Weichel keeps it again. Great tackle there. Was that number 61? on the tackle there.
Weichel on the carry.
20 seconds. It's going to end the ball game there on that carry.
Yep, Union not going to bother calling a timeout for no reason there. So that will do it as the Ronceverte Raiders knock off the Union Bulldogs 32-6, which felt at times the game was closer than what the score board says. I mean, it was a 10-point game to start second half. Really, it was an 8-point game with about 2 minutes to go in the first quarter or first half.
Union Bulldogs 32, Union Bulldogs 6. Congratulations to the 2025.
So your 2025 SEYFL C-Team champions, the Union Bulldogs. All right, we'll be back in about an hour or so with your B-Team game between the New River Patriots and the Ronceverte Raiders.